Is it me? Hey! Hi, everybody! Hi! Welcome back to Channel Control. I'm Rob Entropy. This is Matt.
I'm new. I have a new face. It's me, Matt.
Bruh!
Should we redo this? Should we redo
Shade,
this?
bruh! Shade! Bruh! Come on!
BC's
Oh
over
my
there
god!
on the end of the table having a fit.
I am the ETCW heavyweight champion. You can find me on all social media at RealJackassBC. RealJackassBC.
Should we redo this?
Huh?
We should totally redo this.
No, we shouldn't. Wonderful.
A professional take. I don't know. All right, but yes.
Wonderful!
Wonderful, delightful energy. Welcome, guys.
What shows need?
Welcome, everybody, to an all-new episode of Channel Control, the TV show with the mostest.
Isn't he the host? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Stop hijacking his show.
I like hosting.
I love that we're all like dead tired, and then all of a sudden we like start the show. We're like, boom, let's go. Yeah, loudness.
I was up till 2 a.m. He was up till 4 a.m. And you were.
That's your fault.
You've got diabetes, so I mean,
diabetes. That's your fault. I was up till 4.
Because I didn't tell you that.
Because you didn't tell me the Arrowverse was back all week long.
Look, as soon as you asked, I told you that it was there.
You should have told me earlier, dog.
He tweeted out. He was like, "Bro, why didn't nobody tell me?" Hey, by the way, Arrowverse is back.
I saw this big caps on Facebook. Well, why nobody tell me? I was about to say, "Hey, man, Arrow's back."
like I knew Arrow was back because my buddy Inman posted a review for it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So there's an Arrow this week, awesome. And then I go to watch it. And I realized, well, let's double check, see if there's anything else. And then I'm like, oh, Black Lightning's on, Flash is on. And I'm like, great, I'm going to watch it on the CW app. You know how annoying the CW app is in the middle of the night when I want to go to sleep and they're like, let's play 30 commercials.
Yes, it's the worst. And it's the same commercials, too. Over. Yeah, they've got like 3 that they recycle. And it is horrible. That's why I've committed myself to watching it on DVR.
Like every week?
I don't know if they change it every week, but I know I see the same.
No, it is the same commercials every week.
Same ones all the time. Okay.
Like I'm pretty sure I've seen that Sprint commercial like 48 times. So that's why I'm like, no, I'm just going to DVR. I'm not even going to worry about watching
recite it from memory.
Oh God, it's horrible. It's terrible, man.
All right, let's just go ahead and get today's show. We can bitch about CW's commercials later on.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is having a reboot.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is a story all about how.
Stop.
I've got turned upside down. Now,
There
I can take a minute just to sit right
stories.
there. I tell you how we gave them friends of a town called Bel-Air.
Okay, so I've cut your mics.
You really did. That was cold-blooded.
There are 2 stories of what they're going to do. One is going to be a female-led show, which will be The Princess of Bel-Air.
I like it.
We don't know if it's supposed to be Will Smith's daughter or whatever. That there's really no details except
like Willow
there's
daughter
supposed to be a girl. No, like the character of his character in the show. We don't know if it's supposed to be his daughter or just something completely different. All we know is there's supposed to be a female character.
Well, all we really know is that they have copywritten.
Copywritten. Yeah.
Copywritten. Fresh Princess.
They got the copyright.
Yeah, they went and got copyrights for
Yeah.
Fresh Princess. Yeah.
Other than that, it's kind of who knows.
Yeah.
The other thing is Will Smith had posted 2 pictures of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and they look like animated pictures or whatever. And some people are saying, oh, it might be an animated series that they're starting up. So,
well, see, I disagree. I don't think it's an animated series. I think it's more that's just their storyboard. Like maybe he's just pitching it, and like what he put on Instagram was like just a little storyboard art of it. And just to see if like a lot of people are going to gain interest.
Well,
look at BC's.
That's
the picture.
Yeah, what he shared was something that was done by somebody else, a group called the Sketch Lab, and they seem to do a lot of different stuff, but they have a lot of possible Fresh Prince stuff that you could look at.
Man.
So
okay, I see.
Okay, now. So he just liked the stuff that they did and put it on.
Yeah,
on his Instagram.
like he shared that one and he shared this one.
Oh, then he's just supporting other people. That's all it is.
Yeah,
he's just telling people to chill.
Oh, okay.
Although I do think the Sketch Lab, they are a team that could, have their own animated show later.
Their art looks good. Their art is really
very
good. So, So right now, again, it's still up in the air. I guess right now we have to go with the princess lead or whatever, since that's what they're copywriting. And be heard.
Yeah, I mean that seems the strongest right now. I mean, those images that we're gonna show, that we've shown you on the screen so far, those are mainly for like if they did a reboot of the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a reboot, but like a remake.
A remake.
Of Fresh Princess would fall along the trend
continuing.
Fresh Princess would fall on the trend of today of doing a new series later, Fuller House,
right? Like Girl Meets
World.
Yeah.
Which there's been a lot of freaking just remakes of old shows lately. I'm honestly waiting for like Facts of Life and Different Strokes.
Bro, I know what BC's waiting for. He's waiting for that Step by Step remake.
Oh, bro, I would love it. Oh my god, I'd be so happy. You could focus it around Al because I still love Al.
Yeah,
that'd be great. The only thing is that like I would love to see a Family Matters one.
That's what. Yeah, let's say like where's Urkel? Like I want to see Urkel now.
Yeah, and
do we really want to see Urkel now?
I really want to see Urkel.
Out of everybody from that show, he's the only one that's actually stayed consistently in acting.
What are you talking about? Carl Winslow is like a cop in everything. Like he always shows up as a cop.
I've seen him in like 3 things where he's a cop.
I've seen a guy who was a cop that looks like Reginald Vell Johnson. Just guy playing a cop. I'm like, is that? Wait, they're finding clones of this dude to play cops?
Wasn't this how it worked? It was Die Hard, and then it was Family Matters.
Yeah, it was.
And then it was like other cop shows.
Other cop stuff.
Okay.
But Eddie's been consistent. He does a lot of voice work.
Oh, okay.
He was in Transformers. He was Jazz.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've seen Urkel more.
Yeah.
Than anybody else.
And it's always like, hey, didn't you used to be Urkel? Like, he's always playing himself.
Yes. Yeah. But there was like the one movie we saw, 1517 to Paris, where he's like he's in the professor, or he's in the teacher, and he's teaching social studies to the kids, and he ends up giving them like World War II like strategy plans. That was Urkel. He's in one scene of that, and that was it. So he just keeps running around doing these like 1-bit things.
These random appearances.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next one up is Amazon is getting rights to UFC streaming.
So what makes this story so funny is that we were having a conversation in our Cinelinks chat about, Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon. And one of our guys, Father Gamer, he was like, well, we all know Amazon's better than Netflix. And we're like, no way, that's ridiculous, that's dumb. The very same day, UFC went to Amazon, and we're like,
maybe they are better.
No, they're not. Here's the thing. So I was all excited about this. I was like, hell yes. I got Zach T's Amazon Prime, so I could start watching UFC.
Yeah.
It's not like just streaming to Amazon Prime.
Right.
Like, it's like,
you gotta
yo, you could pay $65 and stream this. I'm like, oh.
That's what I was looking for, because I thought it was like, okay, if you just have an Amazon account, you have to buy it. If you Amazon Prime, you get it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around, can't see anything. Today, I'm looking and I see, everybody paid.
Yeah, I was like, man, if this is going to be like included with Prime, that's going to be sweet. I can watch more UFC. Like, that's going to be badass. I don't have to go to like Hooters or anything. I don't want to stay at home and watch it. I'm like, I can just do it there.
What's wrong with going to Hooters? Like, I would love to just go. Like, we should just go right now.
I mean, it's great.
Now that you brought it up.
I mean, like, you're right. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why I brought that. I just want Hooters.
The gear's portable. I mean, we can go.
Next scene.
Well, that's not for this week.
Next scene. Welcome to Channel Control for Hooters. As we wait for UFC 220 to happen. But yeah, anyway, so UFC going to Amazon. It's cool, But it's making Amazon a glorified pay-per-view account.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Amazon does have a lot of stuff, but most of their things, like even if you have a Prime account and all the seasons are free, the current season you still got to pay for. It's when the next season comes up, it's like, oh, that goes free. So I mean, you can watch a lot of stuff, but you have to pay for a lot of things you watch on Amazon.
But at the same time, you can catch up on a lot of shows that aren't accessible on like Netflix or anything else. For instance, I was looking for Psych the other day because USA Network hasn't put Psych anywhere, and they took it off of Netflix. It's all included with Prime.
Yeah.
So I can rewatch all those. So Amazon, I love it, actually. I think it's great. And their original programming is fantastic.
Amazon?
Yes. I'm going to talk about a show later on in channel surfing that's an Amazon show.
Okay.
Honestly, most of my channel surfing shows are Amazon shows now I think about it, because we've got the Grand Tour, which I've talked about. We've got that Nazi one, The Man in the High Castle. And then the one I'm going to be talking about later is Mozart in the Jungle. So all Amazon shows.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They're ready to turn the season finale into the series finale and just end everything.
It's weird. I was really looking forward to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. coming back, because now they're back into today, and they're not in the future, and they're not in space anymore. So I was excited for this new episode. And it was okay. There's a new character named Ruby that I'm like, oh, I don't get what the thing behind her is. They did the same thing that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. always does. They show you one thing, and then at the end of the episode, show you what you thought you saw was not exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's really weird, and I don't know where they're going with it. There were things about this episode that I liked, but there was also stuff that I was like, oh, okay, this happened.
Yeah, and this show to me I just feel like it's lost its steam. It's run out of steam.
It has.
It ran out of steam in like the second season.
No, it hit its stride there, and then it was going good when Ghost Rider got on there.
Oh,
that
Ghost Rider,
that entire arc was awesome. But the problem with it is they do the first half with that arc of Ghost Rider, and then they go into that framework in the second half.
Which was really weird.
And that was a real big letdown. And they ended off on a really strong note. Okay, we're going to space. And they opened up really strong with the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It was so good. And then they kind of played out the rest of it. And you're like, where are you going with this? And then the rest of it just kept going. And now it's just here.
Yeah. And to me, like, I'm glad the writers see the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Because it is time to end the show. And because where else can they go with it? I'm pretty sure they're sitting in the writer's room and they're like, okay, let's talk about next season. What do we got, guys?
Let's just keep this show going until we have a movie come out that we can have a tie-in to it.
Yeah. Well, right. This is pretty much, to me, and I hate to say this because I've been trying to blind myself to it, but watching this season play out and the rumors and everything about this maybe being the final season kind of kills my hopes that Phil Coulson or Quake will be in Infinity War.
Yeah. I never thought they were going to be.
I did. I kept going when they were like, you're going to see people that you've never seen in the films. I'm like, we're gonna get the Shield. Shield's gonna show up. The Netflix guys, everyone, they're all gonna be there. This is gonna be great.
Luke Cage, Jessica Jones,
exactly, everyone. And now I'm sitting there going, maybe Quake's not gonna be there.
I just don't see it happening. Like that show has such low ratings. I just think that Marvel and Disney is just ready to just get rid of it. And instead, like if you're gonna see any characters from any shows, I would say it would be from the Netflix shows. But that just seems like a weird tie-in too.
And when it started, it was a different time.
Yes,
television's so much different now with the Netflix series and Runaways.
Yes, yeah.
Like it's just such a different landscape, and so it's not working. Like even Fox's Gifted, is much different than what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is. So,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just doesn't know where to go. Like, they have no course correction. They have no, like, sort of, compass. So, when they're thinking ahead to the future about where they want to go with this, it makes a lot of sense that they wouldn't have any clue. So, that's why, okay, yeah, make it a series finale. Like, whatever. Let's just close up shop, end it. We're all going to go to our, different places now.
Okay, let's keep this moving. We're gonna go ahead and just run into the freaking superhero rundown since it already started.
But no, Archer season 9 premieres April 25th.
That's fine. Shut up.
Bro, okay, there is one though that we have never talked about that I think we really should.
What have we never talked about that we should?
Cobra Kai coming to YouTube Red.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
All right.
You don't want to talk about the Karate Kid series?
Fine.
Like, this freaking up. Ralph Macchio's going to be in it.
Yeah, it's not going to be... It's a comedy.
I don't care. It is Karate Kid, bro.
Go ahead. Talk about Cobra Kai.
Dude, it looks so awesome.
It does look kind of cool.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's a really cool idea. And they've also brought back the two main guys. They got William Zabka. He's going to be playing Johnny Lawrence again. And I just love that these two guys have, like, stayed... They haven't stayed relevant, but very recently they've started coming out and, you know, being shown more, and that's why they decided to create this little spinoff. And I'm so excited for it.
Well, Ralph Macchio was at least in Entourage.
He was.
And Zabka was in
he was in How I Met Your Mother.
Which is a mind-blowing experience to see him in that, because that's when you do realize that Daniel was really the bad guy in the story.
I didn't think about that.
And then you figure it out that Johnny, he's just a good guy with just a good life, and then this kid comes in and ruins it.
What? With an illegal maneuver.
Exactly.
By the way. Yeah.
Like, it's just, look, Johnny didn't do nothing. He's just hanging out. He's living his life.
That's right.
And then Daniel Russo comes in and ruins everything, and he's really the bad guy of the story.
Agreed. 100%. Thoughts?
Superhero rundown. This is bullshit, dude. He's the bad guy. The first show we got up is Legends of Tomorrow, episode 312, The Curse of the Earth Totem.
This was
I put it on and didn't pay attention to it.
What? Really?
I was watching a lot of stuff last night.
I'm mistaken. This is the pirate one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the pirate one.
So you didn't pay attention to the pirate one?
I saw the beginning of it, where the lady got wrapped up with the vines and they ran off, and I just started doing other things. Because I watched a bunch of episodes of this, from the Constantine one up to the current one.
Bro, no.
This was so good.
This was a really good episode.
I didn't watch. I mean, I'm going to watch it again, but Jesus Christ, cut me some slack.
No! The only thing I did not watch in a 3-hour span in the middle of the night last night was Legends of Tomorrow, because I was like, hell yes, pirates, where's Captain Jack?
Okay, you're not allowed to come to Hooters until you Legends.
I will say I did not like their rendition of Blackbeard.
Yeah,
I was like, that's not Blackbeard.
Yeah, it was so lame, like how he's just a coward. Like, no, Blackbeard's a badass, you know? So that was the most disappointing part. And also, like, Kid Flash, like, that was okay, but like I didn't need it per se, but I like their whole, like, we're gonna go all around the world and have fun together.
I loved it. I thought that was great. Drunk Kid Flash was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
It was such like again, the reason I like this show has nothing to do with the show, like the storylines, anything. It's all the chemistry. And I was really worried losing so many people that we lost, because I love their chemistry on there. But Kid Flash and Rip together was incredible.
And I like how I think the only reason they did this was so that way Kid Flash could get some closure. And they admitted to why. And he finally admitted that it's because he had no relevancy with Team Flash.
Yeah.
Which is just a true statement overall. That's how they wrote it. So I was pretty happy about that. But the Pirates, especially what they did with Amara, was awesome. Yeah. I loved her in this episode. Yeah. I thought she was fantastic.
Yeah, such a good episode.
G-Way, the Pirate Queen.
I will watch it. I'm sorry.
Golly.
You're a horrible human being.
Episode 14 of The Flash, Subject 9.
It's season 4.
Episode 14.
Yeah.
It's season 4.
Yeah. Season 4, episode 14.
Okay.
You have 414 on there.
Yeah, because that's how they have it labeled online.
You know why, right?
Season 4, episode 14.
Yeah, this is a good episode. I really enjoyed it. I don't like when people argue, so I'm just going to talk about The Flash.
You're the reason why we argue. Mommy and Daddy, stop fighting! You're ruining Christmas.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so
Flash. I will say, I didn't like. They kind of force fed the whole Elastic Man is in love with this girl kind of thing.
Really?
And don't get me wrong. Friday night, I fell in love with the bartender. So I get the immediate infatuation and all. But I mean, look, if that bartender had been sucked into the bad guy and became the bad guy, I don't think I'd be so disappointed. I'd be like, well, that sucks.
On
to the next.
I walked out of the bar and he's like, bro, I'm in love with the bartender. She shows up. I'm like, huh. And then she got taken over and he's like, whatever, doesn't matter.
Exactly. You know, so it's all good. Whatever.
No, it really was weird. You're right. Because, like, I don't know why they just gave Dibney this crush.
A soul.
Yeah.
Like, he's been this wisecracking jackass for so long. I mean, in the comics, Dibney was... He made a lot of jokes, but he wasn't like a practical joker. He wasn't mean about it.
Yeah.
And now he's like, whatever.
Well, it seemed like they were trying to like give him something relatable, something endearing for people to like really latch onto. And that didn't really do it for me. Like there was no like building. There was no like, I hate you. And then we kind of grow into this like love interest sort of
Yeah,
deal.
it just felt really forced to me.
And
like,
it was all
just
one-sided too.
Yeah.
Because it was obvious, like, she was like, I don't feel anything
She didn't
for
give
you.
a damn.
No, but yeah, she was great. I actually liked the actress that they brought on.
Yeah.
I don't know what her name was. The comic book name. But
What I kept looking at it, and she kept reminding me of Sarah Logan from SmackDown.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Because she's got the country vibe to her,
Yeah.
and she just kind of looks a little bit like her.
Yeah.
So,
But I think my main disappointment with this episode was that the Thinker like always wins. And it's like, okay, now we have a weakness for him. His body's deteriorating. And then suddenly it's like, oh, I got a new body. Got her now. Cool. There's nothing you can do to beat me. That's it. And I was like, well, that's kind of lame.
I mean, there's something that's how it's got to go. It's got to keep going. Like he's got to always be a step ahead until the end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like we saw a chink in the armor, and then, I fixed that.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Until they
and you're like,
oh, neuralizer thing that they've got going.
Yeah, the cerebral enhancer.
Yeah.
Inhibitor.
And then Kilgore was like, Taika, all right, next.
I think that's another thing I don't understand about his powers. Because, like, he was able to, I guess, read minds whenever he was in that one guy.
Yeah.
When his first body switch.
Yeah.
And then he absorbs all the powers. And then he only goes into Lady Luck. Or, no, it's not Lady Luck. It was Jinx. It was Jinx. And then I guess she didn't get the ability to read minds. And then now he's back. But she still has the other powers. And now she's in the, like, sound amplifier girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
No,
like,
she has. Well, he has all the powers of all those people he absorbed.
Yeah, but he has
He
to.
just-
He doesn't use them all at the same time. Like he enacts one, or then enacts another. and then-
okay, but he
And
still
then-
doesn't have the
'Cause-
ability to read minds, right?
No, he does.
He does.
He still does?
Yeah,
he does.
Okay, all right.
And here's what I'm thinking. Here's where I think they're going. I think we're going to, like, the reason like he hasn't gone after. I can't say his name. Didn't he?
Yeah.
Like right off the bat, so I think he wants all the powers first, and then go because I think that's the body that won't deteriorate because he's rubber.
That's a good point.
Right.
I never
Okay.
even thought
That's
about
the point
that.
of it.
That's
Is
a good point.
he's like, yeah, I knew where you were. I just have to get you last.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what it is.
That's smart. That's smart.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
Pretty
a good
good.
point.
That's
I
it.
wouldn't have
That's
thought about
yeah.
that. But yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense why that's where they would go with it. But what, now we're like 3 people left, right? Before he actually gets to Disney?
9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 people left until he
Yeah.
finally does it.
Until he's done.
Yeah.
Okay. I liked the episode. It was good. It's starting to get better from what it was before. It was just kind of just a lull before,
Yeah.
and I was like, now it's starting to pick up a little bit. And like that girl was awesome. Her
Yeah.
powers, I loved it. When
She was
Flash
great.
was just running around throwing the clay pigeons, she's just spinning around, just taking these things. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
that's a power.
Well, and I like the effects of this episode
Yeah.
too. Like I thought it was just a really well done episode, and even to switch gears for a sec, the pregnancy, the pregnant woman.
Yeah.
I actually like her little side plot too.
I do too. I love her and Wells together.
I do, and I like how she's like, I can't stop, I can't sleep because Joe's dreams. I was like, you know what? I never would have thought about that. Yeah, the other person's dreams, and I love how he gives her like a giant helmet, and she's like, I can't wear this.
She's like, wait. I can't sleep with them.
I loved it. I thought it was actually really adorable, that moment.
Oh, I can't remember which one you asked me. Someone asked me about Elongated Man, how he shapeshifts or whatever, what he changed into DeVoe.
Yeah.
Normally, he can't do that. He's just a rubber band. He just stretches and does things or whatever.
That's what I thought.
The person that can shapeshift into other people and objects or things like that is Plastic Man.
So they probably just combine the
Wait a
two
minute.
guys?
Yeah.
Elongated Man and Plastic Man are different people?
Yes.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm shocked by that too.
Two different DC heroes.
Really?
Man, they got lazy at DC.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, okay, so what's our next superhero? How about Elongated Man?
See, the one good thing about DC is when they kill a hero, that hero's dead.
Yeah.
They may replace him, but it's somebody else.
Yeah, it's a multiverse
Yeah.
person, yeah.
Okay, our next show...
Unless you're Sarah Lance.
Unless you're Sarah Lance. Next show up, Black Lightning.
Dick move, DC. Dick move.
Are you saying it now? So which one's Ralph Dibny? That's
This one,
Elongated,
Elongated
right?
Man.
And then Plastic Man is
It's
Patrick O'Brien.
Yeah, he used to be a thief. Or a con man thief, something like that.
So they legitimately just combined the two characters.
Dick move.
Wow.
Dick move.
Why not just make it Plastic Man and just be done? Why do Elongated Man in the beginning?
Anyway.
Rights? I don't know.
I
have no
that's
idea. I don't
weird.
know what they do.
Okay.
What to do. Anyway, yeah, Black Lightning, The Sevens, The Book of Lightning.
Every episode's a book, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, there was one that was not, and the
Resurrection.
title was Black Jesus.
Oh, that's right, Black Jesus.
And the first one was the Resurrection.
Okay, but since then it's been all books, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Revelations is coming.
But Revelations is technically a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
As
sorry.
I was talking to BC about earlier, I mean, the one thing that I did not like about this episode goes back to the first episode where we all talked about, where you guys talked about specifically, how does no one know it's not him?
Yeah.
And then he gets into the room and he fights his daughter and he's going at it and then he grabs her and is like, Anisha, how the hell did he know who that was?
Well, to be fair,
His children have seen him on TV or something. How do they not know who he is?
Well, they did say it. It was in one line in like the second or third episode where it's like, every time I try to look at him, it hurts my eyes. Like that's
because it's lightning and choo choo choo. And to be fair, he never really said anything to his daughter when he just walked in. He's like, "Yo, let her go," and daughter's like, "Yo, screw you!" Boom.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a little weird, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I kind of suspended the reality.
And of course, Mom was just like, mouth all taped up. She was like, "That's my baby! Something about baby!"
Yeah, like you think she would have been spazzing out a little more, like, "Yo, both y'all motherfuckers."
But she also had tape, so she couldn't.
You could have spazzed out a little more than.
So okay, let's try and play this out, right? So we're binded up, our mouths are taped. You want to spaz out?
Yeah.
So okay, what would you do?
I'm rocking that damn chair over, or I'm just talking through tape, because if your mouth is taped, you can still talk. It's tape. It breaks pretty easily.
Okay.
Not duct tape.
All right.
Let's get some duct tape.
All right.
Yeah, it still works. You can still hear me.
Sorry, let's go. Yeah.
Yep, still works.
Damn,
you can
you're
still
right.
hear me.
Yeah, my hand is not duct tape. But yeah, it's. But that's better.
That's all you
That
gotta
was
do.
good. No, you're right. That was good. You're right.
I would have rocked that chair over and would have fell, and then would have been like, "Yo, can I pick her up right quick?" Oh, no. You know what? I was going to do that too. Oh, wait a minute. You're my daughter. Okay, never mind. We're all cool here.
Dad, I couldn't tell because looking at your face hurt my eyes. Looking at your wig and the gold makeup you had over your eyes really messed me up.
Oh, it's the same thing with Robin. Like, You know, he puts domino mask on, and oh my god, he's a different person.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I love that. I thought it was another great episode. I really like where they're going with it. I'm really interested to see what Bad Raiden does. Like, well, because he was the bad version. Like he was the not as good of an actor Raiden.
You name him Bad Raiden.
Well, that's every time I see him, I'm like, you're Bad Raiden, because Christopher Lambert was good Raiden, and you're just bad Raiden. You're the Raiden that gave up his powers and cut his hair and had like a mohawk or had a flat top. I'm like, Raiden doesn't have a flat top.
Fucking greatness.
So so now he's going to the one chick, and he's like, yo, we had a deal and all this other stuff, and you're like, well, what's going on here, man? Like, well, I don't see whose side. Like, what's he doing? He's protecting Tobias, but he's not protecting Tobias.
He seems to be playing both sides.
Yeah.
You know what's
the
weird?
two of them, you said that you should have came with me when I left the agency.
Yeah,
because they worked somewhere together.
Well, he taught her everything he knew.
Yeah, no, everything she knows, not everything he knows.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. What is interesting too is that they've given a lot more focus to obviously Black Lightning, but more importantly, Nefessa Williams, his older daughter.
Mm-hmm.
China McClain, I think is her name. She hasn't had nearly as much.
No.
And most of her screen time has been about her boyfriend. And that's about it.
Who drastically changed his
attitude.
Very,
right? Like, I'm sorry, you give me a PS4 and you pay my bills, I'm not going to become a bad person.
And he's...
I might listen to what you got to say.
yeah, but I'm not going to immediately start talking shit to my girlfriend.
Right?
Like
that was instantaneous.
Like, it was like Switch, like, yo, F you, Becky, with the good hair.
But, like, that's, like, something that happens at the season finale after all of these things start happening where she's neglecting him, something's happening, whatever, and then suddenly here we are. But now it's just like, let's skip ahead of that, whatever. Like, she's just, they're not together anymore. It was just weird.
And I love the little, like, break in between scenes. And it's something. Tell him Black Lightning's back. And I'm like, every time. Every time I'm like, yeah, dope. He's back. I didn't know where he went the first time, but he's back.
I keep waiting for like the rest of the song to keep going.
Right?
They're like, Black Lightning's back. Commercial. I'm like, oh, all right.
BC, this one is all yours. Episode 14, season 6.
Thank you.
Of Arrow. Collision Course.
Collision Course, which is another name for Civil War, because this was literally Civil War with the Arrowverse, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I don't understand, like, the button at the end where it finished off with Laurel showing up. I don't understand where they're going with that, because she said something about, I don't remember, and they go, what's your name? She's like, I'm Laurel Lance.
Yeah, like it almost seemed like they were just suddenly trying to give her like amnesia, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, I was like, why are you having amnesia? That makes no sense. And the whole episode long, I'm sitting here going, this is really out of characteristic for Wild Dog and Mr. Terrific. Like, I understand that they're separate from Team Arrow now, but do they not see that Dinah's a little crazy?
Yeah, and then like even Mr. Terrific, whenever he talks her off the ledge from like killing Laurel, like he tells her the exact same thing that like Oliver told her like earlier in the episode, and they're sitting in the hospital and she's just like, I really appreciate everything that you did for me.
And when she stopped and it was so abrupt that she didn't kill her, I was like, the way you have said that she has had no, I don't want to kill. It's been, I'm going to kill her. I am going to kill her. No, there is no other option. I'm going to kill her. And then she just stops, and I'm like, that was abrupt. Like, I know you're not supposed to, but you have set this character up to where I believe, I'm like, yeah, like, there's no reason she shouldn't. Like, she should kill this girl.
Yeah. And then also, you like, I feel like there was, like, zero thought to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, nobody thought about the bigger picture on this episode. And
I'm like,
it was really annoying.
And I'm like, wait a minute, we're supposed to feel bad for what? Like, we're supposed to feel like Arrow has done something wrong by putting Wild Dog in the hospital, but right before Arrow beat his ass, Wild Dog picked up an axe.
Yeah!
And started swinging at Arrow's head.
Trying to kill him. Like, What is he supposed to do? Take it to the head and be like, oh, well, all's forgiven.
Like, okay, you got guns and you're like, we don't kill people. Shot.
Well, no, they're rubber bullets.
Okay, I'm gonna believe that they're rubber bullets or they're icers or whatever it is that you've just never told me that they are.
Well, he has said it's rubber bullets.
Like 7 seasons ago, maybe?
Yeah, it was like one line.
Yeah, like, I'm like, okay, like, you need to continually remind people, like, no, we're not killing people. Even though you say, Ollie, don't kill people, you pulling out a gun and just starting to shoot people, okay, I'll let that go. You picking up an axe in the wood? It's not a rubber axe, bro. I don't think that Cisco just showed up and left that axe there for you to hit someone to be a non-lethal axe. You are trying to Jason Voorhees Stephen Amell. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't feel bad that you're in the hospital. I'm sorry.
And also, like, he gets hit and, like, falls against a tree. And it's like, oh, God, guys, he's dying.
Internal bleeding.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Like, what? Is this like a Batman Dark Knight Rises kick? You know,
yeah. Well, that's Stephen Amell. He's strong.
Yeah, that's true.
He's in the vigilante club.
There's no common sense between any of these characters anymore. Like Team Arrow, honestly, like no one should ever be divided in Arrow because Team Arrow seems to be the only one that seems level-headed because they're like, look, a lot of people are going to die, and a lot of like emergency services aren't going to be able to function if we don't get this money back. She dies, we don't get the money back.
And did they ever say that Laurel had the money?
They did. They did say it.
Because I saw them go, this girl went and got it. But was that
was Laurel with like a wig.
Oh, that was okay. Yeah. I just thought that was a new character that we don't know, and we're like,
no.
Well, she must be connected to Laurel? Okay.
No, that was straight up her with a wig.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that makes a little more sense to me then. Because I just figured it was the other guy, the guy that killed, what's his name, that ended up with the money.
Sure, no. It was her that went out and got him. And so that's why everybody was trying to get after her. But like, seriously though, like, can you not put vengeance aside for a second and just be like, okay, we need to find her. Let's not kill her. Let's get that money back. Then after that, all bets are off.
Yeah.
Like, no one cared after you got the money.
Yeah.
Like, they were just protecting her because of the money.
Exactly.
And, like, nobody thought about that. Instead, they're like, let's fight each other. And it was just, I'm so over a lot of these characters. Like, that whole other Team Arrow, I hate them.
I mean, I love them. I think Arrow is probably my second or third favorite show. But I do see, like, I am sitting there going, like, that made no sense, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Like team not Arrow is y'all are kind of just dicks.
Yeah,
like,
and they're just like, oh, we're gonna follow Dinah, and everybody's gonna love us. And I'm like, no, nobody likes you. Like, that's dumb. Like, Dinah's just a crazy woman now.
iZombie. I didn't watch all of it.
I've never seen a single episode.
The only thing I know is that this season there's been a zombie outbreak. They gave a lot of people the freaking zombie virus, and Seattle has been walled off. And that's about it. That's about as much as I know. I haven't finished the episode. I will, and probably get back to you later on that one. But let's just move along and get this over with and move into channel surfing.
Channel surfing slate! Was that the slate? Work on a damn slate!
What's it been now, a year?
Yes!
I don't know what a slate is.
It's like whenever like something comes up and it's like a little graphic that goes by. It's like a slate.
You know, like when I made that thing for Oh Hell No, and that slate comes up with Medea's picture says, Oh Hell No!
That's what a slate is.
Gotcha.
That I made.
Gotcha. Moving on.
All right.
My first show is Good Girls.
Yes.
And I love that show a little bit. I only have one minor issue with it, and that there's too many plot twists they put into it.
Well, it's just the first episode, and so they're trying to establish what's going on. And I was a little surprised because we were talking, like, I thought this was going to be a 30-minute show.
30-minute, comedy.
Yeah, I thought it was a 30-minute comedy because that's how NBC had kind of, like, promoted it. And no, it's a 60-minute, like, dramedy.
Dramedy, yep.
That, like, you gotta like, sit there for the entire time.
It's something that, like, I mean, this is, like, HBO-worthy type show.
Yeah, I mean, HBO would push.
They just put a little bit more language and maybe some nudity in it, but that's about the only thing that they put in it, I'd see.
It was really good though. Like I really enjoyed it. And you were talking about the plot twists. They might have like gone too far in the beginning,
Yeah.
and maybe should have let something breathe to the second episode.
Yeah,
But I'm not going to kill them for that, because
the first one with the store manager, that they could have milked that a little bit for like two or three episodes.
I agree.
Then finalize it a little bit. Then throw in the other one.
I love how they did the first half of that show.
Yeah,
Like, if they broke that up and was like, this 30-minute episode is the pilot, this 30-minute episode is episode 2, I think we would have felt it flew a lot better. Especially since, you had that store manager and the brilliant idea of during the heist where you see the tattoo and it's suddenly like, oh, I know exactly who this is. So, like, that was a really cool little thing. But then that's whenever the wheels kind of started to get a little off. But I didn't hate it. Like, I really liked all those plot twists.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hate it. It was a minor issue for me. It's just throwing too many in there, like save some for later.
Especially like I don't know what they are, but because we haven't really learned anything about them. But I want to see like the gangsters. I don't know. But like whenever they appear and they're like, yeah, I want my money back. Like, that was, that could have maybe been like 2 or 3 episodes later, but I'm okay with it being in the first episode, because with all of these shows, like, you have such a limited run in the beginning until you get a full season order. So like if you have just this amount of time to tell like this big of a story, you got to fill as much in as possible.
All right, I get you, but I mean, still a good show. I watched it because I was mainly in for it because of Christina Hendricks. Yeah. Anything she does on TV, I'm watching.
Yeah, she's a great talent.
Fine as hell.
Also a great talent.
Great talent. Fine as hell.
I love the woman.
You had Mae Whitman, who was Evil X number 4, I believe.
Yeah.
Roxy, and she also played the girl in The Duff.
Yes.
And she also played the daughter in the original Independence Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't know that.
That's why it was so crazy that they were like, Independence Day Resurgence. Oh, you're going to bring back Mae Whitman, who's become an incredible actress? Now we're going to get this other girl.
They brought nobody back for that one.
No one wanted to come back for that.
Total side note. Last weekend, we went over to his place for Kayfabe Studios for Elimination Chamber. And I'm walking out of the first one there. I was like, hey, by the way, bro, I forgot. Like, I watched Independence Day Resurgence today. And he was like, why would you do that? Like, he's in the kitchen, which, by the way, is a glorious kitchen in Kayfabe Studios. He was in the kitchen.
What?
He turns over to me, like while he's, like, doing something. He turns over, like, what?
like if you haven't, like, almost killed yourself, why would you? Like, I don't get, like, I have done so good not punishing myself for no reason at all. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to punish myself. You know what? I'm a fan of the first Independence Day. You know what I want to do? I want to watch another movie that's going to make me hate the first Independence Day. That's what I want to do. I want to ruin my childhood.
It was a great moment. I was like, I haven't seen it. I wanted to know what all the fuss is about. I'm like, now I do.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I told you not to do it.
You're right.
Okay.
It was. I didn't pay for it, so there's that.
So, Good Girls, thumbs up. I like it. Give it a watch. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's just, again, really just know it's a 40-minute show, 40 to 50-minute show going in.
Oh, good Lord. I didn't even check what it was about. These women have problems in their life and they need money?
Yeah, my bad.
Shit.
Oh.
How we
got so excited about this show.
3 women in their lives, they're having different financial problems in their life, and they end up holding up a store to get money to fix all their problems.
Right, and they think that they're only going to get $30,000, and they were like, yeah, the cops aren't really going to look that hard for $30,000, but like they end up getting...
is going to cover it.
Right, they end up getting $500,000 because I guess it's part of like a drug stash or something.
It's a laundering thing for some gang.
Yeah.
So... yeah, that's what happened, and like they say, more money, more problems.
Yep.
Now, watch the show, you'll love it.
It's on NBC. NBC. You can watch it on Hulu right now, too. I thought you had something for that.
For Hulu?
No, I thought you said like more. You had said something about more money, more problems.
No, I've never seen that show.
Okay.
More Money, More Problems. That's a good damn song. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good damn song. Okay, so I've got a couple shows that I want to talk about. First of all, just gonna go quick on the Magicians. I love this latest episode. I thought it was really good. They went to the underworld and they were trying to get the keys again, and I was really pumped up by what they did in this episode, especially in the library where they introduced the librarian's daughter. Like, it was a really cool moment. But then what really grinded my gears was that the very end, they're doing their preview for the next episode, and it goes, and next week, the musical episode. I'm like,
son of a bitch.
Look, man, musicals are hot, all right? I just sung a song on the Jeebus Awards, bro.
You did an amazing job on that, but no.
That was so bad.
No. I support you in everything you do. But this, like, I'm like here. I'm up here after that episode. Such a great high. And as soon as I hear about that, I'm like, fuck, I hate it all. I hate it all. If you have never watched this show, hi, my name's Matt. They call me Quad C. I hate musicals on television shows that don't need musicals.
Everything is musical.
No, it doesn't. Flash was stupid with a musical.
Greatest
The
Showman.
musical was pretty good.
Greatest Showman's good. It was a movie.
Damn straight.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's a movie.
Put it in TV form. We'll love it.
Sound of Music, great movie. It was awesome. Like, all of these, like, musicals are fantastic. Phantom of the Opera, one of my favorites. So
Glee,
good.
bro. Glee.
Glee was supposed to be a musical TV show.
Damn straight, exactly.
If you
Boom.
are doing...
musical TV, what up? Flash, do another one, yo.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Just because those two characters on Glee at one point doesn't mean that they need to do a musical episode.
Yo, but Jesse, the dad can sing.
Don't care.
He was good, too.
Dumb. Don't do a musical. Boom. So speaking of music, Mozart in the Jungle is on Amazon Prime, and they just posted their entire season 4, and it was actually really enjoyable as we followed Maestro de Souza, and finally he's able to be with his love interest, Hailey. And so it was a really cool season because you got to see Haley become like a director, and she's a terrible director. She's horrible. Like, I'm watching her the entire time, and I'm like, you cannot direct. Why do people tell you can? And I like where it went, how they went to Japan, and they had these kind of cool little moments. They had the episode before the season finale. They had an episode where they're in this like Japanese like little hut having tea, and then they like the whole thing falls away, and they're in like this weird like sound stage, and I'm like, I turned over to my wife, I was like,
Musical episode.
This is the episode that they ran out of their money. This was the budget episode. Because that's really what it was. They were on a sound stage with these bad props, and all they did was, and then when they weren't in there, they were in a tea like little service in just one tiny little room. And I'm like, yeah, that's that. They ran out of money because they went to Japan, and I'm pretty sure the money on that was ridiculous. So, but yeah, it was a great series or a great season. I love this series. Mozart in the Jungle. It's on Amazon Prime. If you haven't paid attention to what anything Amazon Prime is doing, now's the time. There's a lot of shows for you to catch up. It's a 30-minute show. You can binge it quick.
Because Amazon Prime is the best streaming service that they have out there. BC.
That's not true. That's not at all true.
Really not.
So, real talk, Atlanta's back.
Yes!
And holy crap.
It's lit.
Beware the Florida man.
Oh my God.
Because the Florida man, you know, he's going to get you.
They just, I love how they make myths. Like, freaking Florida man. And like he's like, bro, that ain't real. And then later on, he's like, what do you think I am, a Florida man? And he's just like...
Yo, Cat Williams. I was like, hold up, is that Cat?
Yeah, that was
Is that Cat Williams? What's the? I got an alligator in here.
He said, don't open that door, it's an alligator in there. He knew, he got one in there.
And then come like, is there really an alligator in it? Yeah, there's an alligator.
Bro, was that cop Percy Watson?
Percy Watson.
From NXT?
No.
Bro, I swear that cop was Percy Watson.
No, I need to look that up. But
you need to look that up.
Dude, it was such a good, I was worried about it at first because it was kind of Like it started a little slow with that attack or that robbery early on. I'm like, where are they going with this? What's going on? And then you kind of see Earn where he's living and stuff. I'm like, and Paperboy and your boy are fighting, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. Where's it? And then all of a sudden, when that Florida man thing's hit, I'm like, all right, this is the same old Atlanta. This is gonna be good. And so I was excited.
I like that they explained why. They basically said Percy Watson appears on FX show.
Holy crap,
bro! I knew that was him. When I saw him, I was like, dude, that's NXT's Percy Watson.
That's funny. I wasn't even paying attention to that. That's insane.
Yeah, right.
I will have to say, going forward, I am going to be a week behind.
Okay.
On Atlanta because I'm watching on the FX Now app. And I only get the first one the day of. From now on, I have to wait 7 days. So I'm going to be a week behind on Atlanta. So y'all ain't going to hear anything about Atlanta from me because I'll always be.
Don't you have a login for it?
Yeah, but if I don't have actual cable, like at my place, like location wise, then it won't let me stream it until a week later.
Oh, well, we'll talk more about that later off camera. But. Anyway, so I do love how like they basically explained why everybody was acting the way they were because they were like, bro, it's Robin season.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently Robin season happens right before Christmas.
Well, I guess we're gonna rob some stuff before Christmas this year. Let's keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm dope. I'm happy. I'm glad it's back. I'm so excited for this season. I want to get some more Atlanta gifts to use. Because I love using Atlanta.
Bro.
The Paperboy is my go-to.
The one where he's just like... Whenever I was like, bro, Arrow versus back on, that's exactly what he sent me.
And then I love... It's the same episode of him going...
Yep.
That's my favorite laugh, too. So, and then just like that, there's one of Earn going... It's not true.
Yeah.
I know that's not true. And I love to use that one too.
Yeah.
So Atlanta gifts are the best.
You also use Donald Glover's It's Lit Fam.
Oh yeah, Fam It's Lit.
Yeah, when I said, I'm finally watching Atlanta. Let's hear It's Lit Fam. It's Lit Fam.
I wanna find a reason to use the white face one, but there's no reason.
There's never a reason.
There's reason.
Never a reason for that.
So the other show I watched this weekend was Gotham. Gotham is back.
That's still a thing.
Yes, yeah. I loved the first half of season 4. I thought it was absolutely incredible. It was one of my favorite superhero shows.
You still got Bondage back?
No. Now he's Playboy Bruce Wayne. He's partying. He's drinking. He's being a douchebag. It's exactly what I think Bruce Wayne should be.
Okay.
He's going to a club, won't let him in. He buys the freaking club, goes in and gets drunk there anyway.
That's awesome.
It's hilarious.
That's badass.
He fired Alfred.
What?
Yeah, like he is a douchebag.
Wow.
But this episode hit, and it was just like a mixture of things. Like stuff just was there, and none of it really flowed. And there were all these weird, like all the costumes were really weird. And Toymaker's here now. Maybe he died, so maybe Toymaker's son is going to take over and be the actual Toymaker, which is what Gotham likes to do.
Yeah.
And they changed Poison Ivy again.
Different actress again?
This is the second one this season.
What?
And the first one I really liked. The first one was played by Maggie Jaha or Jihula or something weird. And she was hot. And she's a child in like a grown hot girl's body. So she has that childlike innocence, and she was just dumb, and it was funny as hell. Like it was a perfect character.
Okay.
And then apparently she got mad and drank all this weird poison stuff. And this episode opened up with these punks finding her in like a cocoon, and she breaks out of cocoon, and she's a brand new actress. Peyton List, who also is hot as hell.
Okay.
But she's much more like, I hate everything. I'm serious. I'm going to kill this person. And they kill this person. And like she can just touch them, and apparently they get... Bleh.
Well, yeah, that's not like
that's poison.
That's poison right there.
So, and I was just like, all right, okay, so we changed it again. And I don't like the new attitude. I don't like the new character-wise part of it, and it just didn't work for me. And then I do still love where they're going with Bullock. He's kind of left the Gotham PD, and that's kind of he's bartending, and he ended up saving Alfred at this one point. This guy tried to frame Alfred for killing a girl who Alfred fell in love with in all of like 5 minutes. So
he's Dibney.
Yeah, basically. So it was really interesting how it all played out, and I don't know where they're gonna go. Like, because again, Gotham, it has that scale, and it can either be really good or it can just fall and be absolute garbage.
Yeah.
So it remains to be seen. We just saw some really good episodes in the first half. I'm kind of afraid maybe the second half is going to suck terribly.
It's just going to go haywire.
So
they already changed your girl, so
yeah.
I mean, come on.
But Kat was still really good in it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. She's always good.
Yeah.
Well,
is that it?
I think that's all of our shows.
That's
all right. That's all of our show. That's wonderful,
last
guys.
night was the Oscars. All those winners, congratulations. They did really good.
I don't really care about the Oscars. I care more about the Jeebus Awards, which is currently airing on Cinelinks.com right now.
It's absolutely true. It's doing pretty well. I'm kind of excited. I'm happy.
It's great.
I'm happy
Did more than 15 people listen to it?
I haven't actually looked at the actual numbers yet, but
okay.
A lot of people shared it, and a lot of people have told me they've listened to it. So
I haven't listened to it.
That's all right.
Yet.
You can also
I'll listen to it because I love you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
You can also watch the latest tournaments for the United Gaming Federation. We just played Dragon Ball Fighters this past Friday, and yeah, that was a crazy tournament. You didn't win.
I should have won.
I didn't.
You didn't win.
I didn't win.
I didn't play because I know I wouldn't win.
So mad about. It's like, how do you make such a great comeback and then you don't win? Like, it's just so frustrating. Anyway.
See, okay, folks, he's mad because he got so close and he lost and he didn't do it, he didn't make it. Yet I have to go there week after week and play a game that I know nothing about and lose every time, but I'm supposed to stay happy and chipper about it.
You just want to play SSX. That's like literally
You're goddamn right.
That's the only game you want to play.
You're goddamn right I do. And when we play, I'll stop complaining.
There's going to be one month where it's just going to be like, this is the Rob episode. Where we're doing SSX.
Tricky?
Yeah. Tricky.
No, not tricky.
SSX Tricky.
No, not tricky.
Yeah, it's the snowboard game.
Yeah. The snowboard game, but not tricky.
Not tricky. Why?
Because I don't have tricky.
But tricky's the best version of it.
Oh, well, too bad.
We're going to do SSX Tricky.
He's going to get so mad about that, too. It's so great. But anyway, all of those things are available to watch now on Cinelinks.com, as well as our new show from Second Opinion Productions, the Second Opinion podcast from our buddy Solev. So check out that. He's also got a lot of gaming streams going on. I believe he's finishing up Far Cry Primal, but he's still working on Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. I actually haven't watched too many of the other ones after what was it, the Colossus?
Yeah, Shadow of the
Colossus.
Yeah.
So one night when I was going to bed, I just put it on the playlist and just turned on the volume, just went to sleep and let it play. I'm giving him hours, buddy. So when you hit 1,000, you'll get that money. Anyway,
that's right.
This has been Channel Control. Still me?
Yes, still you.
Oh, yeah. This has been Channel Control. I am Rob. You can reach me at Channel Control on Twitter, Channel Control TV on Instagram, YouTube.com, Channel Control TV. BC, where can the folks find you?
You can find me.
You know what? You wait. Matt, you go.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Move the Joystick. Go, BC, go.
You can find me on all social media at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC, as well as all my podcasts on Jackass Nation have now officially moved over to the Offshoots Radio Network. We are exclusively found on the Offshoots, so make sure you subscribe wherever podcasts are found. You can also find them on Cinelinks.com. It is what it is, up every single Thursday. And apparently, as of right now, it's been downloaded 31 times.
That's good. That's good.
However, I also did just notice that Go Home, the Royal Rumble, has 172 downloads.
Hell yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
And
the recap one has 107.
sounds like we got ourselves a niche.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Sorry about that, Beast. I just want you to go last because I love that.
Well, that's okay because you always got to save the best for last.
That's
like the
right.
All Stars,
That's what I'm doing.
the champs got to be last.
That's what
I
I'm
hope you
doing.
were all at MPX this past weekend, and I hope I won. I don't know if I won or not, but I hope I did. I'm pretty sure I won because me and Frankie are badasses, and we always win. And don't forget, March 31st, ETCW, Team ETCW versus Nigel Rabbit and his stupid stinking empire.
Yeah, screw you, Nigel Rabbit.
Yeah, stupid stinking empire.
You're the champion we need and deserve, BC.
Yeah.
All the champs, all the records.
All the belts.
All the belts.
All the records.
All the records.
Represent.
We'll see you next week with a brand new belt on this guy.
I wish.
Not you.
Oh.
Him.
More belts.
Goodbye.
Keep on surfing.